Wepa! From Brooklyn to the world. This is the Comic Crusaders Podcast. I'm your host, Al Mega, bringing you the heat from comics, creators, culture, and straight up real talk. Let's get it poppin'! The crusade continues. Wepa! What's going on, my Comic Crusaders familia? It's your boy Al Mega, coming at you with another episode, of course, of the Comic Crusaders Podcast, where the coffee is strong, the comics are powerful, and the folklore is apparently waiting in the woods like, yo, you got a minute? Yo, today we are welcoming back two creators who don't just tell horror stories, they drag ancient legends into the modern world and sit them under a flickering streetlight and say, now explain yourself. Now, these folks that we have returning to the show are the creative minds behind Westron, a supernatural detective horror comic that blends mystery, mythology, grief, fear, and that beautiful indie comic hustle we love to celebrate around here. Last time we talked about building the world of Jan Westron, Slavic, folklore, modern dread, and monsters that don't always come with fangs, capes, or Hollywood marketing budgets. You know what I'm saying? This time the case is going to get much, much deeper. The latest Kickstarter is Westron's issue 1 and 2, but of course, primary focus issue number 2, baby. That's right. The saga continues. It's live right now. It's already funded, all right, and it's still pushing forward. It just means that the people have spoken, and apparently, what the people want is a private investigator walking into supernatural nightmare fuel. Like you forgot, fear had a front door. Now we're going to be talking about issue 2, the evolution of Jan, the mystery of Natalia Becker, the power of Polish folklore, the challenge of creating horror that feels fresh, and what it takes to bring indie comics to life without waiting for permission from the big shiny castle on the hill. So buckle up, Crusaders, keep the lights on, lock the windows, and don't follow strange whispers into the forest for the love of God. And definitely don't split up like you're in a discount horror movie. Please. Crusaders, here we go. Let me present the ones, the only Shawn McBee and MJ Jankowski back in the building, baby. How you guys doing?
Boy, oh boy, I don't know that I can keep up with your level of energy, Al.
I'm sure can't.
Well, we got to make it happen. You guys have an exciting, already funded book on Kickstarter. And folks, if you guys are already curious as to what we're going to be talking about, just by MJ's head over there is a QR code. So go ahead and snap a pic of that QR code to take it straight to the campaign right now. And if you want to compare that, make sure you're at the right spot. You see that at the bottom. That's where you're going, all right? That's the link, baby. So make sure you get it, show some love. Now, let's get into it, fellas. Since your last visit, what has kind of changed the most about how you understand Jan Westron as a character? Shawn?
Sure.
Did he freeze on me?
1 second. I'm having some audio issues. All right, I'm back.
Okay, do you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right, there we go. So the question was, since your last visit, what changed the most about how you understand Jan Westron as a character?
How I understand him?
Yeah.
I mean,
How's
MJ and I
he
kind
grown?
of got into this fully understanding him from the beginning because that's kind of what you got to do, right? You don't want to start off a story and not know who your character is. But I think that our readers are going to definitely come away with some more understanding after picking up this new issue.
Wonderful. Now, issue 2 continues the mystery of Natalia Becker, right? What emotional gear did you want this chapter to kind of shift into?
Well, where we left off at the end of the first issue, and apologies if you already covered that when we were when I was having audio issues, but we were Jan was just setting off on the start of his quest to solve this case and the case in the past. We ended on the same sort of emotional moment for him in both timelines, and so now we're getting into the meat of it. We're finding that like creepy core. We're starting to explore, and emotionally, Jan is just really driven by the events of his past to solve this case, and we see it kind of weigh on him.
Okay. All right. So, with this chapter here, are we talking like detective thriller, emotional gear, or kind of I need to stare out of a rainy window with jazz playing?
I mean, do we have to pick one? We do kind of go in all three directions a little bit.
I love it. That's why this book got funded already, folks. Because issue one, it got hot, and people had to jump on number two immediately and make sure that they get this in their hands. Now, maybe my man MJ over here, because he's staying over there quiet, listening now. Like Westron is rooted in Slavic and Polish mythology, right? So, how do you decide which folklore elements deserve the spotlight?
That's a very good question, and that elements that were chosen because they were in itself not as spoken about in the circus I was at home. Like everyone knew about Baba Yaga, everyone knows about Basilishek, but who knows about the creatures we have in store? And I don't want to say which one, so you don't spoil yourself.
Okay, awesome.
What we have in store.
That's fun. How was those conversations then, and choosing who were the right ones for this particular story?
There were no conversations.
The conversation really was MJ goes, all right, so this is the monster this time, and then this is going to be and then this is going to happen, and then this monster, and with the monsters in place, I wrote the script.
Oh, excellent. All right, so I love it.
Basically, MJ had a rough outline of the series, sort of. Planned out, and basically what we kept from it was the monsters.
Okay.
Beyond that, it all changed very, very much from his initial concept.
Okay.
And sort of, we kept the core conceit that will be revealed over time. But for the most part, yeah, MJ just like knew what these monsters were, and there are some that I contributed for later on. I was like, all right, if we're going to do this mythology thing, I got some monsters I like, and we're going to put those in too.
Like, please, if I'm in this, allow me some space too, Papi. You know what I mean? Love it. Love it. Now, what makes John different from the classic supernatural investigator archetype?
Definitely that he has no superpowers. He is your regular investigator who just happens to wander quite a few times on those supernatural beings.
My man has them balls of steel, huh? Because listen, I ain't trying to mess with half the monsters in y'all book. I'm good. No, thank you.
I think maybe he just walked under one too many ladders.
Right? It's like we find out Punisher, right? He's immune to bad luck, apparently. It's like, yeah, he actually has a little bit of good luck somehow.
Yeah, this dude just like can't get in a case without tripping over a monster.
Oh my God!
Which isn't actually the case, but it's
part of his adventure.
He's not seeking out monsters at this point in his career,
I hope not.
at least.
I hope not.
But he keeps coming across them. Wonder what that could be.
Because
Maybe
the world is full of monsters.
Later.
Ooh, baby! Because the world is full of monsters, man. I cannot wait. Now, because comics have a lot of trench coats, but not every trench coat deserves its own series, right? You know what I mean? Because we're gonna make shit happen over here about these trench coats. Now, how do you balance detective noir though, with like that folklore horror you're talking about, without letting one overpower the other?
It's an interesting line to walk, I'll say. Because really, I think my approach anyway is I just sort of write it as a noir mystery, and it happens to have monsters in it, and you don't need to give them that extra balance because they're larger than life. They balance it out themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like random rich dude murdering old ladies doesn't have the weight that a big Slavic monster has. And so just by putting it in there, you balance that horror and that mystery. Because that, like, one panel of a monster jumping out at you is like hefty, you know?
Yep. Absolutely. Now, as you mentioned, the story kind of uses both present day mystery and flashback material, right? So what does that structure maybe unlock for you as a storyteller? Or did you just say one timeline is too easy, let's just make the readers do some emotional cardio today?
It was really about giving us Jan's emotional core. You know, you get to learn why he's doing what he's doing, because I think that's missing in a lot of these. Like, I've read all of Sherlock Holmes, and to my knowledge, I do not recall anything in his story that is that indicates why. Why does Sherlock Holmes go and solve these mysteries?
Why does he Holmes, right? You know what I mean?
It's like his brother. His brother Mycroft, actually smarter than Sherlock, but he just sits around being smart in a gentleman's club, and Sherlock's like, I'm gonna go do something with this because I'm bored. And that's it. I didn't want that. You know, we didn't want that. So our flashbacks, to be really long-winded about it, is that we get to learn what motivates him, why he does this in the first place, what's motivating him in this case in particular. And as we move on and tell more of our story beyond this story arc, it's going to be more of the same. Every story arc is going to have a flashback, and that flashback is going to help you understand the foundation of who Jan is and why he does what he does.
So let's talk about this then, because when writing horror, what scares you more? Is it the monster, the mystery, or what the character refuses to face internally?
That's a good question. You're getting deep now, Al.
I'm not making what we're talking about here, man. You're talking about this regular man facing monsters and stuff in this crazy world, man. Of course, we gotta get deep, baby. Why is he doing this?
Well, with him, he has his own personal failings that, to be frank, he's imagined. They're not personal failings. He's just real hard on himself. Okay. But being hard on himself that way drives him to do good and to put himself into these spots of danger. But the terror really comes from, I think, the not knowing. Okay. Because, look, if we were giving you a werewolf, as a reader, you know, he's just got to use a silver bullet or something, eh? Yeah. But you don't know how to kill insert Slavic monster currently redacted here.
Beat him up with a kielbasa or something, no?
You know what? That would probably strengthen them. They are from Poland. You can't be wandering around Poland allergic to kielbasa.
Hey, I'm from Greenpoint, Brooklyn. Trust you, man. I had that all around me, and it's fantastic.
How many Italian vampires you know?
No. We're too fattening, especially if they suck on Puerto Ricans. I'll tell you that much. We have too much cholesterol in us. All right, so what Polish legend or creature do you think deserves way more pop culture attention? Can you tease us one that you could talk about? You think, like, this motherfucker, they need to talk about this guy or girl.
Honestly, for me, I think kind of all of them, because that's the point. That's why we're doing this, is because, I mean, it's not why we're doing this, but it's why we're using these creatures is because they don't have the exposure.
Gotcha.
Basically, we're trying to get in on the ground floor of a new talent management agency aimed at Polish monsters.
Beautiful.
You know, we want to get their 15% when they get booked. We're the ones getting you out there, pal.
Let's get it. You heard? I know we have fans and Paul, so they're listening out there, and with their YT and their internet caves. You know what I mean? They're out here. Let's make it happen. Now, before I start showing off this dope Kickstarter, right? And before we get into it, I gotta ask this: what was maybe one of the hardest themes in issue 2, the one we're about to present over here, to get right emotionally or visually?
Emotionally or visually, those are 2 very different things.
Yes, they are. Definitely going to pull at 2 different heartstrings, but which one hits you harder?
Don't want to give too much away, but we do have a big reveal on the final page of the book. And that was honestly not difficult. We told our amazing artist, Matthias De Vincenzo, make this awesome, and he made it awesome. He didn't even sweat. He was just like, awesome, I got this. Shh.
Love it.
But
Beautiful.
I think that there's a relationship in the book between friends that we really only had 2 pages to get across. And so those 2 pages end up being a little wordier than we would normally do.
Okay.
But it's the only time that Jan's best friend shows up in our first story arc in the present day. And we really wanted to get across their connection and what they mean to each other without coming across and saying, like, we are best friends. We love each other.
Robotic, of course. Care Bear power all of a sudden and shit.
You gotta do subtext while talking about the case.
Of course.
Kind of thing. And that was challenging. In fact, we have actually gone and rewritten some of that conversation since the version that you saw, just to clarify things a little bit and make it a little cleaner.
So are you keeping it then for Francisco Zamora then? Your letterer? He must be entertained. 'Cause you said there's a lot of words, so he must be very entertained.
He's up to the challenge.
Excellent, of course, man. I mean, you have no more than Carlos Somoza, like you said, Matias De Vincenzo, you got Francisco Zamora, dope squad. I mean, how did you even find this? And who else?
Nicholas Nieto is our chief artist on the A story.
Oh, well, I mean, how did you build this powerhouse team, brother? My gosh.
A lot of Reddit searching, and then
Reddit.
Once we had Nicholas nailed down, he turned us on to Matthias, and thank you for that. And then just lots of searching around. Francisco was recommended by Charlie McIvy, who's a Substack comic writer, and our colorist, Carlos Somoza, is married to our main artist. So
keeping letters entertained is a writer's favorite pastime. That and driving artists crazy. Do you agree, guys?
Who knows what's up?
And Cosmo says that we exchanged friendship bracelets while his mom researched Slavic creatures in Warsaw before she died. Is that crazy stuff?
That's a Madame Web reference there, which is funny because I know for a fact that he thinks Madame Web is a better movie than a lot of movies that are much better than Madame Web.
Okay. Well, that must be a fun conversation to have with this person. Now let's talk about this campaign that I have up. And again, folks, let me not cover MJ's face over there. Boom, put myself at the top over there. And again, make sure you hit that QR code, folks, so you can see this dope campaign. This is the page right here. Already funded in 3 days. Fun day, which is dope. I mean, they wanted 2,500. They had 3,600, so they're 1,000 over and change. But we got listen. They got 7 days to go, and that means somebody's getting paid this Friday or Wednesday. So, there's some money right there. You know what I mean?
Al, I got to let you know, too. The reason
Oh,
this campaign is still running is you.
really?
Yeah, we wanted to be on your show, but you didn't have any availability in the first 30 days of our campaign, so we pushed it to 45 days because we wanted the campaign to still be live when we talked to you.
Oh, baby, there we go. The Comic Crusaders family. You guys got to show up for us, Pam. Make sure you support independent comics right here. You know what I'm saying? This is it. And again, if you don't see the link or the QR code here, you need the link.
That is not blowing smoke. That's legitimately the reason.
No, but I appreciate that. And let's start talking about it because you got stretch 2 goal unlocked, right? You got the next goal, which is 4,000. And we're so close to that next stretch goal.
$358 away.
And in 7 days, so achievable. So definitely, let's make that happen, baby. I mean, what are people saying about Westron? You know what I mean? People are digging it. You know what I mean? And this is what I want to do. Look at the artwork. This is what sells, right? People got to see how beautiful this book is. Look at this dope cover for us. So talk about what's the message in this cover that you guys were going for? Because it's definitely telling me a story, and I'm getting interested. If I saw this on a shelf in a comic book store, I would definitely pick this up out of just total curiosity. Like, yo, this was crazy. What is going on here? So you already pulled me in with the cover, but what is it to you when you guys did this one?
So, you got Jan looking at a missing persons poster. So he's trying to find somebody. And then over his head there is the ghost of not the literal ghost. We don't have literal ghosts in our comic, but the memory of Carolina, the girl who died when he was a child. And it's her loss that drives him. And so this memory of her is pushing him forward as he's pensive over this missing posters thing or missing person poster. And then he's sort of in that, like, this is the crazy conspiracy board of his mind.
Okay. Gotcha. I love it.
And then, blood.
Blood everywhere. Something you could do nowadays. And then we got this crazy cover right here. Holy smokes, yo.
Yeah, I love this
Look
cover.
at that. That's amazing. And looks scary as shit, yeah. I can almost smell that motherfucker's breath.
Do you notice Jan's reflection in his teeth?
Oh, yes. Thank you for pointing that out right there. Yes. Well, at least that monster seems to have a good dental plan. Come on now. Right? Jeez.
This was completely... Normally, we give our artists free reign to come up with cover ideas. We just say, read the script. What do you think? And then sometimes, they'll come up with like several ideas. And sometimes one of them will trigger some more ideation on our part. And we'll say, okay, what about this one? But then we can do this and this. And with this one, Matthias just was like, what about this? And we were like, sold. Do it.
Yeah, word. 100. Now this is a keeper. This is something you want to get graded even and make sure it's protected. You can put up on the wall someplace. Like, this is art, baby. This is beautiful. After you read it, folks, make sure you read it.
Actually, you can get original art for the cover on the campaign if anyone wants to, as an add-on.
Yeah, baby. Talk, MJ. That's what you want to hear. Hold on. Let me get my man over here on the top, and then
let me take it out. Let me take it out.
What we got here? What?
The original art for cover 2.
Beautiful. Look at that.
Look at that. He's even got that reflection there in the teeth, in ink.
Dude.
It's so beautiful. This is an add-on on the campaign, along with lots of interior pages.
What? You see, it's all about this. I like this cover. It's kind of has an old school feel to it.
That's from Dev. We love Dev. She was our original colorist, but because of her busy schedule as a student and with her own comic projects and stuff, she couldn't really commit to doing like a full run comic. So we sold her colors in a separate edition in the last campaign. that was just like special just for her, but
Oh, dope.
we utilize her every time we can for a cover or some bonus promotional materials. And she'll still color our interstitial framing device at the beginning and end of every story
Chapter.
arc. So
Ex-
we adore her. We're sad that we can't use her more, but we're going to use her as long as we can, as often as we can.
Well, too bad she'll have time. She's gonna finish the stuff and get back into the squad and keep blowing up, man. Keep networking anybody. That's what I highly recommend. Wepa! There we go with this one. What's going? Wait, crazy cover, very nice. All right, and it's a photo cover. Whoa, dope. What?
Yeah, that's Erin Thule. She's a Polish artist who does these sort of self photo
Mhm.
art pieces that are also based in Polish mythology. So we were like, hey, why don't we commission her to do some original covers for us, and they can be on point, on theme, and
Yeah.
still get us some of that Kickstarter titty money.
Yeah, man. This is a crazy looking cover. Dope. Definitely, this reminds me of me going back in the day in the 80s to the video store. And like, yeah, what is this horror movie here? I'm definitely renting this one because I'm a kid. I'm like, oh shit.
This
I
is
think that would
this is
approve.
by far our biggest seller on this campaign. This cover.
Really? It's a dope cover though. I mean, her artistry is crazy, son. It's a working thing. Makes me even want to know what mythology portion is this that we're talking about here. I'm curious now. This looks insane.
Yeah, if you look up her name, I highly recommend you
Right
do.
there.
Google that sometime because she has lots of amazing art. She just did her first actual like physical art showing at a gallery in Poland recently. She's absolutely amazing.
For real. And, oh man, look at this, looking all cartoony. I like this. I want to see a cartoon now. Start playing. Nice. I like the colors. The colors really pop on this cover though. They really do. Very nice. And now let's get into them interiors, kiddos. What? Look at that coloring and that different shading, the different scenes. You know what I mean? That flashback moment. I really like that. Really well done. The colors.
I think this page is the best example of our dichotomy because we do have these. You can see how different these two art styles are.
Yeah.
In our present timeline and our past timeline, but despite how different they are, we do bring a visual bridge. You know, like this is the same shot basically. Different cabins, different times, different aged Jan, but all in all, we're reflecting these two time periods and drawing a bridge between those two styles in this way. And it's not just on a page like this. You know, there's, in the first issue, the last panel from each time frame sort of lines up in kind of the same way.
So, and am I going to assume this based because there's one thing that's definitely a common theme with my man, Jan. Suspenders. So is that his thing? He likes to wear suspenders, not belts?
Yeah. That's his thing. He stands out. You see Jan walking at you in a dark room, you know who's coming.
Yeah, if you see those suspenders, like, can you imagine in a dark room and all he has is glow in the dark suspenders? That's what you see. Oh shit, it's Jan. Damn it. Get scared. Oh man, look at this. I love the panel used, especially this framing right here. The way that was done, kind of like blending into the tree and this whole scene. That looks fire. Fire. Well done.
That's Nicholas Nieto. He is fantastic.
Yeah.
And you haven't even seen his best stuff. Because the chief reason we picked him was because he's really good at the like really gory, gross stuff.
Yeah, and this, look at how the colors are on this one now. Oof. Again, pop. Your colors are insane. definitely telling a story. Without me seeing the story, this is just telling me the story, and it's beautiful.
I love
yo.
this page. You know, it reminds me of
Yeah.
Gladiator. I
Oh,
just think of
no.
those opening shots of Gladiator where he's walking through the wheat fields, putting his fingers through the grass.
Yeah, man. What a beautiful page, man. And folks, this is where we gotta start making them pledges, yo. Let's make it happen. Let's get this to the next step, all right, and beyond. Come on, we got 7 days. And we could definitely get this, to 5 racks. Come on. Let's manifest it. 5,000 and above right now. So listen, you get single issue rewards starting at $7. You know what I mean? Actually, if you want to be nice, you have $1 to spare. Put it in the tip jar because you love your independent creator. There you go. You can give them a nice little tip. Pledge without a reward for $1. But you want those DRM free. Yes, you heard correctly, because all these scandalous things going on with digitals, like I say Sony, for example. You buy a product, you purchase it, but they lose the license. You no longer have the product. It's removed that you bought for, no refund. You couldn't even download it. You see what this is? DRM free, digital rights management free, baby. You buy the book, you own it. You own that PDF. It's yours. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. You should still buy a physical one. Really, you should.
Absolutely should.
You should just be buying the digital one so that you can read it without,
put in your fingerprints.
Up.
Yeah, because again, oily finger problems, is a real thing unless you're a white glover. You know what I mean?
We should have a tier where we just mail it straight to the CGC for you.
Oh, you should do that, actually. Great idea. And there's actually another company that is doing that, grading. It'll be a lower cost for you and for the collector, and still have collectability. And it has, some technology features that are very interesting to show ownership, especially if they sell it. You actually have a history of buyers banning it. I got to put you on to that, because I think that, we got to have cheaper, lower cost alternatives. Because, you know what happens with monopolies if there's only one in the game. You feel me?
Yeah, let me know, because I wasn't aware of that. CGC is actually based in my hometown in Florida, where I'm from.
Gotcha.
So I've known about
I know you want to
forever.
support local, but we got to show you some other goodies, man, for real. And again, lower cost and a lot better eye candy too, with options, so which are amazing. We'll talk after the show on that. But now, what about this Kickstarter? Because that's what's important over here, okay? Because again, folks, as he mentioned, you got the digits here for 10, man, but we got to get you on a catch up. All right, you get issue 1 and 2 for 12 on the digi. But now you want to start smelling. Is this smelling the ink? Yes, a limited print one. You want to smell the ink, baby. So on that $13 right here. Come on now. That's that cover B too.
It's only 10 for cover A.
Only 10 for cover A. What's cover? There we go. Boom. All right. Collect the booty. He's there too for you collectors out there. All right. So what type of difference of volume is it between A and B?
It's about half.
Ooh, yeah, folks. Collectability. You better get all the covers. That's what you got to do, all right? Get A because it's dope. And again, you get A DRM free digital, included with the book. Now you want that dope variant cover B right there, $13 right there. And again, limited print one, as you mentioned. Collectability. You got Dev's cover right there, $13 as well. Fire. Cover E, $13. Again, all these included digital. You got cover D for $17. And this is an amazing cover. I mean, if I had a choice, I want ABD instantly. That's what I could afford if I could look at my money like right now, because this D is insane right now. I got them all. Fuck. What are you doing this to me? Choices. This is the stuff that stresses me out, folks. Not bills and stuff. Make these type of decisions on what copy you want.
There's only one choice then.
What is it?
It's the if you already have number 1, there's the completionist bundle, gets you everything, or there's the all cover catch up.
Oh, there we go. Oh my God. Oh shit.
And that is 9 covers, 4 for issue 1, 5 for issue 2, all right in your.
See, they're concerned so long as it doesn't delay the shipment for CGC, because you know how long CGC takes. But again, this company that I'm talking about has a quick turnaround. Trust. All right, I'm gonna put you on. I'm excited because I had a podcast with the owner and it was wonderful and very exciting in the world of collectibles. But
Nice.
again, all cover catch up for $100. That is dope. Yes, yes. Take my money. Completionist bundle. My God, they went plus all the add-ons, folks, for $125. And again, it's the summertime, so y'all need some summer reading. This will be coming for the fall. So guess what's going on in the fall? A lot of birthdays. You know, you got to entertain the kids that are going back to school and not get them stressed. Like, yo, I got this dope set of comic books. If you bring me some good grades, you know what I mean?
Halloween's in the fall too.
Yep. You know, and it fits right there for your nice little horror reading at night. You know what I mean? When you're in bed, and again, you got to share the story with your friends and tell them how dope it is for them to purchase their own copies. I mean, again, completion is $120. Oh shit! I like this. Do you want to be a murder victim in the book?
Obviously, you do.
Holy shit! Get your likeness drawn as one of the unfortunate victims. I love that, yo. Folks, y'all got to jump on that. Don't you want to see yourself? I mean, this is a great gift to get to somebody, you know, that you love. You know, say, here, you want to see how you might die? Keep messing with
You
me.
know, not necessarily yourself. Maybe you want to do like a voodoo doll situation. Maybe you want to get some wish fulfillment in there. Maybe your old boss that fired you wants to be in a comic book, but not like this.
Okay, Cosmo doesn't want to even be John's bestie. Oh, Bendita. Come on now. You know you want to be pulling his suspenders when you mess around. Stop playing. And again, you could be the patron saint, if you will, and fund the whole book because you know what? You got the power, baby. Listen, if you got 5 racks just laying around bored under your mattress, you got nothing better to do with it right now. Like, you know what? Why not support these dope independent publishers right now and just make this thing happen? And, you know, and gift all these other backers, all these wonderful things that are going to open up. It's going to open up the floodgates, wouldn't it?
I mean, yeah, do it. That's going to get more comics out, and you get to name my firstborn child with that tier.
You hear that? I mean, oh man, I hope they don't choose no crazy name.
Naming rights to Shawn's firstborn.
It's there, so that is contractual right now. So Cosmos, I mean, don't you want to do that and name a man? It'll be Cosmos Ting Tang, you know, McBee. Could you imagine? My man, sorry. So you know why I'm double thinking this right now. My wife may kill me.
Anything.
All right, let's do it. Let's not do it. Great. Oh, and again, folks, you see that if it ever fails, and what if? What if though? It could happen.
You know, I gotta be up front.
I love it. My man is gangster. He stood in there shit like the mob. That's part of the contract. Ooh, but yo, that image right there, that looks so sick, bro.
Right? That was Nicholas. So, you know, at the last pages of the book, we have to be like, here's next issue. So we always have Nicholas do the A cover 1 issue ahead. And this was like Matthias's B cover. He said, all right, how about this? And we said, go. No notes, just make it happen.
So sick.
I love this cover.
This is beautiful. This is also a back tattoo. Are you gonna get this as a back tattoo, MJ?
No, I don't like tattoos at all. So no, unfortunately.
He doesn't have any room with his Yoshi tattoo back there. He's got Yoshi fighting Sonic. It's weird.
Oh man, hey. I mean, I'm a Sonic fan, and I could dig Joshi, but I think Sonic could beat his ass. But yo, only one available of these. This is so dope, though. I can't stop looking at this cover. This is gorgeous and creepy as hell. And I have a thing about eyes. You really kind of fucked me up there. So thank you, Nicholas, for making something that sick.
The more money we raise in this campaign, the faster that issue comes out.
And look at this casebook journal. That looks nice. Nice. Well, I like that gold trim on that.
Usable. I keep
wait a minute. Hold on. Hey, my man got one on hand. Look at that. Yes. Oh, that looks good, yo. That Western and gold right there, man. Look at
Oh
that shit,
yeah,
sexy.
it's 200 pages, lined. It's got like day and date and weather stuff up at the top. Very
Today was
handy.
85 degrees. I sweated balls as I was having Jean fight the next giant monster. Gotcha, right?
85. Oh, that's a cool spring day.
Look at that. Look at that. Ruby right there. I got that and the bookmark. Look at this. Fans on deck over here supporting this amazing. My man got everything laying around. He ain't playing.
I
Come
don't
on
have
now.
the number 2 bookmark with me. I got the number 1 bookmark.
Oh, number one. Hold on. We got to see that number one too. I mean, are they still accessible or no? Oh, that's nice.
They'll be on our web store, on our website. But they're
They'll
not
be on
in
your
the campaign.
website.
We have one like this it's the same overall style, but for the second issue.
Actually, and you mean this website right here is where people could find all that good stuff, right?
Yes, the store is
Yes.
not live yet because I'm still testing the payment system to make sure that it's not all broken or whatever.
Excellent. Very nice. Oh, I like that. Goal one, you got your campaign goals here. Fully funded. You get witness state. I like that. Evidence, the creative team. You got shop.
Hey,
Again, not
Go
live
ahead and
yet.
click on evidence for me.
Evidence. We're
Yeah,
gonna go to
yeah.
evidence.
Check everything.
Oh, cool. Check this out. I open file. All right, let me check it. Jean. Oh, nice. Take that. I love that.
I'm so
Yes.
proud of that.
Yes. Now this is fun. Yeah, this is what comics should be doing, man. Fuck yeah. Look how the file open. Hell yeah. Yo, and
I,
the line.
I absolutely love this, and Sean came up with this. It's amazing.
So cool. So cool, yo. So cool, yo. See, and look, somebody says here, these as physical baseball card types someday would be cool. Maybe like a 3-pack, 3 cards, and they kind of each one little card and like a little folder, maybe. Or a folder with like 3 cards, that have the art or 2 art pieces and a file card inside a folder. Baseball card
That'd be
size.
fun. Yeah.
And they could be
Next
per
campaign,
pack.
we'll play with some more stuff.
But again, with as many as you have here, you could do blind packs, of course. You don't know which character you're going to get in any of those packs. You know what I mean? So you got to collect them all, baby. Make that shit. Oh, but that looks so dope. Yeah, you got to make that money. What's an evidence? Well, that was evidence, right? So witness statements is the one I want. What is this? Witness statements. Oh,
That's our
okay.
reviews and stuff.
All right. Bet right on the board. Then you got your squad, right? Boom. There we go. The squad in the building. I love the website, man. She moves nice. Moves very nice. Check out the shop, folks. And again, this is live now. So all you guys, you got to do very simple. This is the link below, right? westerncomic.com.
Yeah.
All right.
And as
The
you can
comic
see,
book
we
is
have
live.
buttons everywhere for getting to the campaign.
As you
If go to
should.
the website.
Keep throwing that. Every page, let them know. Absolutely. This is great. Great looking website. Great job, guys. Holy shit.
Thank you.
dig that. See, this shows that somebody that cares about their project, that believes in their project. This is the type of people you do want to support. I mean, when they put this type of time and investment into their product, that's how much they believe in it. So should you then. You know what I mean? You should feel that energy. I feel it. That impressed the shit out of me. I think that was one of the best looking websites I've seen from a independent creative team, honest to God. And all
Thank you.
I mean, remember, I'm over 700 episodes deep in supporting these type of
noticed
campaigns.
that.
So,
And when my podcast got to 100, I was like, I conquered the world. So you must feel real big.
no, I don't. I just enjoy doing this and talking to amazing people like you, because guys like you inspire me too. I mean, teams like you. I mean, it is a beautiful book, man. I want to tell a story someday, but right now I'm really content with learning how you guys build it and how these stories matter and how dope they are, and that awesome work you put into it and how much you believe in it. That energy is real, and I hope that you inspire others that watching them to the show, and hopefully these guys are on sign as well, and hopefully they won't be shy in asking questions. You know what I mean? Homie says the Stargirl after show is deeply missed. Is that what you were doing, my brother? I mean, yeah, it was an interesting show. I was digging it. I liked a lot of the JSA shit that was going on there. Like, ¿qué pasó, man? ¿Qué pasó? Now, let's get back to the book, because Western does avoid the usual vampire, wolf, mummy rotation. And so, honest, really, why was the unfamiliar folklore so important to the identity of the book itself overall?
Because it's new. It's interesting. You can have more fun with that. You can do more things. And I mean, everything I do personally, I do from like a perspective of what do I want to see? What do I want to experience? And I'm so tired of vampires and werewolves and superheroes, honestly. You know, so if MJ had come to me and been like, hey, do you want to co-write a comic book with me? It's about this guy who gets his powers from an armadillo. I'd be like, no, man. But it's a vampire armadillo. You're getting closer, but still no.
I understand. That's why Obsession, like a story like Obsessions and Dark Rooms have done so well. They came with something different, original, like a story that hasn't been told. They went a little batshit crazy with it. And, you know, I enjoyed both films. I'm like, oh shit, something fresh. Like these kids, thank God. It's their parents, my generation, that showed them our movies, and now these kids are growing up making, like, thank God.
And you say kids, and God, that's so real.
I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm 51, so they're kids.
20 years old.
Yeah, and crazy, right? He spent $10 million. The movie has grossed over $350 million. The other homie spent $750,000. The other homie got DC really sad. Because how do you spend $750,000 on the movie, make over $400 million, while DC spent over $350 million and only got back, you know, less than $100 million, or almost? They broke at about $100 million already.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
No, but we got to get this campaign to 200 million. That's what we got to do, and then it'll really take over the world.
Yeah. And so when you were on our website, you saw our campaign goals thing, and that's how we're using this extra money. Was the point of that? Is printing issue 2? That's funded. Funding the art for issue 3, which is almost more important. 88% there. Beautiful. And we're gonna make issue 3 either way, but when that hits 100, that means it doesn't come out of my pocket.
And which is good and healthy for indie creators, yes. Because you don't want it to affect home. Yeah, my man over here is dying with a part armadillo, part vampire, part werewolf. Reminds me of Chip Diver from the Good Place.
Such a good show. But back to this here. If we should be so lucky to hit that print issue number 3 goal, that means that we can get issue 3 printed in advance.
Oh,
so
nice.
That when the issue 3 campaign ends,
just flying out.
Send it right away.
Yes,
and then that gets us making issue 4 faster. And then that gets us making the trade paperback faster and making issue 5 faster. And hopefully we're trying to roll a snowball down a hill at this point.
Yeah, man, get that machine, get them gears going, baby. I feel you. Hell yeah, start cranking. And I think that's wonderful goals. And folks, you hear this? And we're so close to making that happen. I mean, don't you want your comics? You're like, yo, campaign over, boom, my man, you getting shipping like within a day or two of the campaign being over. I think that is
fill out
amazing.
Your surveys first.
Of course, yeah.
Surveys fast, people. Don't keep us waiting.
Yes, please. I mean, is there a time limit for that? Because I'm about to interview. There's actually a new person in charge of the comics department in Kickstarter, and I'm hopefully going to have a chat with them and definitely have questions. There's so many things been going on.
Cool. Yeah. Send them my info. Let them know where they can find the website for what they should be always putting Project We Love on.
Yes. I'm definitely going to show them this because it's dope. Definitely more information in front of our faces, please. And look at that, folks, right there. Again, issue 1 available now. Again, now I'm going to say this is mature, so I don't have the kiddies reading this, please. This for the adults out there.
Definitely not.
All right, you don't want the kids, and don't get us in no trouble over here. You get this, and you got this at a school. Ooh, what's this exclusive? sneak peek over here. Get this is the whole little preview. 8 pages, prologue. Ooh, it's the first piece. Look at this. You even get a nice 8-page free read on the website. I'm not going to even press it because I want you guys to visit this website. All right?
Yeah, go do it.
Yeah, and then my man, so you only really click pre-order once, huh? What's that about? What pre-order? What we talking about, man? And we gotta find out about that. And we put to have Kickstarter somehow take over the survey thing up front. Huh. Let's see.
I don't know
Let's
what
see.
he's talking about.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, but when it comes to the Kickstarter, we'll see. I definitely have questions, and I want to see how you guys succeed and how to do with headaches. This campaign is fantastic. Again, it is live now, folks. 7 days to go. All right. And somebody getting paid this week. So make it rain, baby. Make it rain.
I
All
just want
right.
to call out. This campaign raised more in 3 days than our first campaign did in its entire run.
Wow.
We've got
Wow.
more backers.
Awesome.
More followers. I feel like
Beautiful.
we're actually growing something here. And I think that with the help of some lovely people out there, we can build the momentum. We can get more stuff going. And, you know, hopefully one day you can start seeing this in your local comic shop. Knock wood, maybe. Fingers crossed.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen, baby. All right. So 2 more questions and then a speed round real quickly. MJ is quiet here. Like, you gotta talk, man. You know, chime in, but you know, you're very like, you know. Let me wait. Just jump in, baby, because we gotta hear you too. You gotta be excited about this project. We're talking
where's
about
your energy, MJ. It's only 2:45 in the morning.
Oh man, geez, I'm sorry.
I hope it wouldn't. It's fine. It's fine. I'm on.
All right. So, what do you want readers to feel when they close issue number 2?
Motivated to back issue number 3.
Yeah, baby. Make that easy. Yeah.
I mean, genuinely, I think our readers are going to finish issue number 2 and very much want to know what happens next.
I hope so.
Now, for someone that's discovering Westron today, what's kind of the one reason they should jump into the Kickstarter before it ends?
So they can have it. No, genuinely, we're trying to build something. Like, we're not trying to make money. We're just trying to tell a story.
Yeah.
Because we're so very far from ever making a penny of profit on this. All the money that comes into this goes into making the next issue. And if we can fully make the next issue, then the rest of the money goes into making the issue after that. You know, if we can work 3-4 issues ahead one day, then we'll work 3-4 issues ahead.
And that'll be the dream.
Maybe we can start thinking about, like, maybe I can start recouping some of the thousands of dollars I've put into this of my own money.
It's the indie struggle.
I mean,
it's the indie struggle, baby.
If you're into indie comics and you want to read something that's made with love and care and understanding, with a story planned, with an ending in mind that isn't just meant to go on forever and ever and ever until you have to reboot the universe because it's too confusing now, then come check us out. If you like the Winchester brothers and Sherlock Holmes having a baby together, come check us out.
Right,
if you like mythology.
Yes.
If you like mythology, come check us out. Maybe you will see something which you haven't seen before.
There's
or maybe
something for everyone except lame people.
Yep. No lamos here. Now we have a lightning round. First thing you guys that pops into your minds, all right? What is Jan Westron's worst habit?
Terrible movies. He watches the worst movies in the world on purpose for fun.
He's a masochist.
It's the only kind of movie he can enjoy.
He probably awaits every time Asylum makes a new mockbuster.
What's the most underrated folklore monster?
Oh.
That's horrible.
That's almost all of them.
Almost
Okay,
all.
I'll give you mine. My favorite is a Scottish lake monster called the Nuclavi. It's the most terrifying thing I have ever read about. It is, just picture this, a skinless horse with one giant eye, black blood pumping through its veins, weird fins growing off its legs, and then rising from its back where a rider would sit, a skinless human with arms that dangle down to the ground and a giant head that lolls around.
Oh shit! I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I don't know. Yeah, I'm definitely not going camping over there. I'm good. Now, what's the best horror setting? Is it the woods, a city, a basement, or an abandoned church?
Do we need to choose one of those?
Just one of them. Or whatever you think is crazy.
I honestly love the setting of Christmas, like with the snow and something creepy happening, because Christmas is such a joyful time, and like
I
this.
think he's got it dead on. I think it's more about perverting goodness than exploiting darkness.
Oh, and what a wonderful question now. When we getting that Christmas special?
Chapter 4 is Christmas.
Oh my God. I cannot wait. That sounds crazy. All right. I only need one word to describe issue number 2.
I'm just trying to avoid the obvious ones. I'm going to go with...
What would you say? One word.
One word.
Say something in Polish. No one will know what it is. It doesn't matter.
I wanted to ask, can I say something in Polish?
Yes, of course. Why not?
Wykurwisty.
Don't worry. I'll put this on replay and find out. Oh, now. Okay. What is the most terrifying sound at night?
Like, just little quiet sounds. Because little quiet sounds are someone trying to be quiet.
Oh, okay. Now you're creeping people
when you're
out.
in bed at night and you hear someone trying to be quiet, what the fuck is happening?
It's true. Imagine like a lowly door knock. You're not expecting no one, but they're knocking low for whatever reason. What the fuck? You don't expect it. Oh man,
you know
I'm good.
what though? Door knock is like they're letting us know they're there. That's far less scary.
But I think if it's low, you don't expect no one there, and it's really low, and it's just like, huh?
Well, I mean, it's I guess if you're agoraphobic, that door knock's going to be terrifying.
Yeah, come on, man. All right. Detective 2, Jan needs, but does not have.
Detective tools, you say?
Yeah. Wait, what's one Detective 2 that he needs but doesn't have yet, at least?
I will say he doesn't carry a forensics kit with him.
Yeah, who has time to check shit when you have to be fighting and running most of the time?
Alternately, Tobin's spirit guide.
Okay. What? So no he says monster vaporizer. I like that one.
Bat anti-monster repellent spray.
No shit. All right. Coffee, tea, or trauma?
I will sit out the trauma, please. I'll have coffee in the morning and tea in the evening.
Why you, MJ?
I sit out the trauma and drink just tea. I don't like coffee.
Look at that. My man doesn't like coffee, doesn't like tea, but he definitely wants to terrorize you on Christmas.
I want to be clear. It doesn't matter whether I like coffee or not. If I don't drink it in the morning, I will get a terrible headache that will not go away.
Oh man. Okay.
But I do love a cup of tea. And you know that scene in Scott Pilgrim when Ramona Flowers opens up the tea cabinet and she's like reading off all the teas and he's like, "You made some of those up, didn't you?" That's my tea cabinet.
Crazy. Look, I knew someone like that as well. Now, 3 more. Which character lies the best?
In our comic?
Yeah. The character that people should be giving some side eye to.
MJ, has anyone even lied in our comic?
No.
I don't think we've had occasion for anyone to lie yet.
Ooh,
No.
it's coming though.
Even the one person who genuinely did something super awful comes clean about it pretty fast.
Yeah.
Really? They're definitely not from New York then. All right. Which character should never be trusted alone?
I'm going to have to say redacted because that's a spoiler.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Same here.
Spoiler alert. Okay, last one. Western as a movie is it slow burn dread or full supernatural chaos?
Slow burn dread.
Slow dread.
That's the way the comic is. Very slow burn dread. I'm not a fan of jump scares. Those jump scare movies don't do anything for me. But you give me William Peter Blatty's The Exorcist, and that's like creepy existential dread. Or my favorite horror movie of all time actually is Event Horizon.
Good movie.
That movie was really, really creepy, and it's not a jump scare movie. It's oh my God, I fear for everything in my soul right now kind of movie.
Yeah, man. But wait till you see this one, Obsession. So if you haven't watched it, it was.
Obsession was really fantastic.
Yeah.
When we walked out, my wife immediately turns to me and went, "Do not act like that. It's not funny. Don't do it."
Yeah, that did have a jump scare for me within it. I haven't jumped in years, and I didn't expect that crazy ass scene. I said, "Holy shit!" This girl, I hope she has a good future ahead of her because I never seen someone flip emotion the way she did so quickly. My God. Anyway,
she's from Superman and Lois.
Yeah. That's what I was like. So like, whoa, what a amazing. And also Weapons was great as well. Also original story. My brother did that shit running like that in the one of the amusement parks we went to. People did not quite enjoy that. Kids got
that was
out.
shot here. I can drive down to one of those neighborhoods and run around like that and see what
Let's make it happen, baby. But you know what? But so long as you're running around with copies of Western to be handing out, let them know that it is here, folks. All right. That's it, Crusaders. This is what it is. We had the amazing Shawn McBee MJ Jankowski. They've come back. They opened the case file. They walked us into the woods. And they reminded everyone that indie comics are not just alive, but they're out here howling under the moon with a notebook, a deadline, and a Kickstarter link. All right. That QR code, make sure you hit that. That's issues 1 and 2 are live right now, already funded. And look at that dope book. That's right. And still moving. So that means that this is the moment we do what we do, Crusaders, all right? We do what the community does best. We show up, we support independent creators, we back these books, all right? We share with our people, we share the links, we help the stories that deserve others and breathe even louder. So please, if you love supernatural mysteries, folklore, horror, private investigators with emotional baggage, and monsters that didn't come from the same old dusty Hollywood closet, then Western needs to be on your radar. So back it, share it, tell a friend, tell that one cousin that only reads Batman but secretly loves horror. You know the one. You know the one. He's probably right next to you right now, he or she. Come on, make it happen. So
Tony.
again, a big right. Thank you, Shawn. Thank you, MJ, for coming back. I had a great time. And please continue building this dope world where myth, mystery, and indie comic passion collide. You guys rock, man. Feel me?
Thanks, Al. You rock. We really love coming on your show. I was so excited about being back with you. Your energy is infectious, unless it's 3 a.m. And you're just such a good hang.
No, well, thank you. Now, you guys are awesome. You guys, I see the passion and I see why this project is already funded. So again, folks, please make sure you follow Westron, support the Kickstarter, keep rocking with the Crusaders, like, share, subscribe. Please leave a comment. Please let us know what folklore creature you think deserves its own comic book spotlight. I'm Al Mega. This is Comic Crusaders, and as always, the crusade never ends. Wepa!